Once you start using this ICT strategy, you can pass your prop firm account so quickly, okay? But you need to know one thing, and I'm going to be teaching you that one thing in this video. So make sure you pay close attention and watch all the way until the end so you can actually know how to trade the Silver Bullet ICT strategy. So let's get straight into it, right? So we're going to be trading this within the GBP USD session, and what you're actually going to be doing is very, very simple, right? So you need to only trade within the London kill zone, okay? Within the London kill zone session, was from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the 5-minute time frame, right? So I'm on the 5-minute time frame, and I'm going to be marking out my time zones right here, right? First thing you need to do is mark out the highs and the lows of Asian session. As you can see, I'm on Asian session right now. This indicator tells me exactly where it is. If you want access to this indicator, just comment down below and I'll send it straight to you. But what you need to do is mark out the highs and the lows of Asian session. So as you can see, I've just done that there. And as soon as you mark out the highs and the lows, you need to identify which part of price gets liquidated first. Which part of price is liquidated, right? So what we need to do is wait for price to actually do a movement like this, sweep the highs, or wait for price to do another movement like this where it completely sweeps the lows, right? So if I play price forward now, as you can see, it's going down and then it's gone up to completely smash my highs, right? So what I need to do now is pay close attention because this could really change everything, right? So as you can see, this is Asian highs liquidity, right? So what you need to do now, as soon as price actually gave you that confirmation that the highs of Asian session has been swept, what you need to do is very, very simple. You need to find a breakage of structure where fractional highs or lows have been swept, and I'm going to explain what fractional high or low is, and you need to reinforce your market structure shift within a engulfing candlestick if possible, right? So what this means is you need to actually wait for price to give you a movement where it breaks on itself towards the downside, just like this, where price actually broken on itself, and as you can see, this would be our market structure shift. So we're looking for that type of movement right now. So now if I play price forward, as you can see, it's going towards the highs. As you can see right there, if I just zoom out, now it's going towards the lows, and if I play price forward more, as you can see right there, let me just move this back. As you can see, price gave us a very, very good movement, right? So now what I'm going to do is mark out my market structure shift, right, as it says here. So what you're going to do is actually mark this area out right here. As you can see, this would be our market structure shift, and this would be our fractional low as well. And I'm going to be explaining why it's our fractional low also, right? Why couldn't any other candle be the fractional low? Let me tell you exactly what fractional low even is, right? Fractional low is a series of 3 candles where the candle in the middle is actually the lowest one, and this doesn't just count about how many, you know, how big the body is of the candle. It counts about how low the wick is of the candle, right? So as you can see right there, and right there. So as you can see, the candle with the lowest wick and body actually wins and becomes our fractional low. So this candle right here would be our fractional low, so the one in the middle. And as you can see right here, that's the exact format that I used right there. As you can see, this candle is not really low, this candle is low, but it's not lower than this one, which is why we use this as our market structure shift, right? Very, very easy, very, very simple. Anyone can get this, right? What you need to do next is identify a fair value gap, and then you can overlap it with a market structure shift for a higher probability, and then you can execute the trade. All right, so what you need to do from here on out is find out where your fair value gap is, right? So we need to go for the best fair value gap that overlaps with the market structure shift, and you can clearly see it's this one right here. All right, so this is what I'm going to be counting as my fair value gap. Now we're nearly done. All that's left to do is actually mark out our entry. So we need to just put our short position, and then I'm going to tell you where to put stop loss and where to put take profit. But just before I actually carry on with that, if you want to learn 2 special strategies, secret strategies that I will personally teach you that can make you profitable, right? I use this every month to make 6 figures every single year, and this strategy will make you profitable and get you your first ever payout. Just click the first link in the description, watch this video and read all of this, and make sure you do actually not miss out, because price is increasing tomorrow to $100. So make sure you do go check that out. But I can teach you 2 strategies that will make you profitable and start making money on the forex markets, just like everyone else that you see online, right? Just like me, how I make money, you can start making money within forex, right? But let's carry on with this. What I need to do now is place my short position right there. Place your stop loss just around this area right here. You can give it a little bit of breathing room above the fair value gap, and then your take profit will be a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio, because we only do 1-to-3s with this strategy, right? So now all that's left to do is for me to actually play price forward, and you'll see exactly how it actually runs up, right? So if I play price forward now, as you can see, it's gone up into the area. As you can see, that little bit of room that I left is very, very good, because even if price was here, if my stop loss was here, maybe spreads would have taken me out. So this place that I left is really, really good. Now if I play price forward even more, as you can see, it's gone down to completely smash my take profit. The strategy works really, really well because it is the silver bullet strategy, and ICT has been teaching this for years and years and years, and now I've perfected it and I'm showing you it for free, right? If you want more free trading value, second link in the description, you don't have to pay anything. You can just go down below, click that, and you can get free trading value. But what I need to do now is show you on a fundamental level how the strategy works, right? So if you have Asian session, right, and you let an Asian session play, as you can see, let's say this is Asian session right here, and what you need to do now is actually mark out the highs and the lows, right? So I'm gonna do this without checking the checklist, so you know exactly how, you know, to trade the strategy. So there you go. So you have Asian sessions highs, you have Asian sessions lows. What you need to do now is wait for one of these two areas to get swept. So let's say the lows have been swept, just like this. So this would be our liquidity sweep right there. And once we get the liquidity sweep, all we've got to do is wait for our market structure shift. So we're waiting for the fractional high this time to get swept, right? So this is going to be the market structure shift where price will sweep it, giving us a very good area right there. Now all I need to do is literally mark out my fair value gap. So my fair value gap will overlap with the market structure shift anywhere right there, fair value gap. And even if it doesn't overlap, it just needs to be in the extreme side. So anywhere around this area here will be good for the fair value gap, right? If you don't know what fair value gaps are, just comment down below and I'll make a whole video explaining them. So now all you need to do is long position this strategy, this trade, sorry, placing your stop loss just with enough breathing room below the fair value gap, and placing your take profit as a 1-to-3 reward ratio. I'm going to place it at 1-to-4 because that seems like a very realistic level that I can actually place it at. Okay, so there we go. Let's say the fair value gap is like here. Very, very good. Now you just wait for price to actually come back into the area of the FVG. It will bounce off of the fair value gap and then it'll go up to completely smash take profit. This strategy is for pros, okay? And if you're a beginner, this strategy is the best strategy for you because it's so simple that you can learn it and become an expert in no time, right? But anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure you click the first in the description, check my mentorship out if you want to start learning 2 strategies that can make you profitable, and if you want me to be your personal mentor. But anyway, that's gonna be all of it, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.